Pleasure to sit here now with Congressman Jim Clyburn, who has served South Carolina's 6th District for more than 3 decades and is widely regarded as one of the most influential lawmakers in modern history. And now he's out with a new book we're excited to share with you that pays homage to the 8 black men who represented his state in Congress before him and paved the way for his ascent. In it, Congressman Clyburn details the trials and the triumphs these pioneers endured during the Reconstruction era. Now, their stories provide crucial context during this era to the America that we live in today. Currently, South Carolina Congressman Jim Clyburn joins us now. His book, The First 8, A Personal History of the Pioneering Black Congressmen Who Shaped a Nation, hits shelves today. Congressman, you certainly have done your part to shape this nation, and I would be remiss as a reporter sitting here beside you if I did not, before asking you about your book, ask you about the stopgap bill that is headed your way. You're going back to D.C. tomorrow to vote. How do you feel about the deal your Senate counterparts cut?
Well, I always try to confine my opinions to the House side. The Senate, I don't know the culture too well. I don't like this bill too well. Maybe it's all they could do. If that's all they could do, then so be it.
Is it good enough for you?
I will not be voting for it.
You will not?
No.
Why not?
Simply because no one has made it clear as to whether or not this is a vote on the issue of affordable care or this is a procedural trap that will not allow us to ever get to the vote. So if you're going to put the bill on the floor and not give us the 12 votes that we need to overcome the filibuster, what have you done? So they got 7 + 1, 8 votes from our side to proceed to their 51 votes. Will we get the same thing on the other side to proceed for Affordable Care Act? I do think there are 2 or 3 Republicans who cannot afford to vote no.
And you think
on that issue. And I think it would be helpful if that's the guarantee. Now, if that's a guarantee and they all profess to that, then I might be feeling a little bit different about the bill.
We'll see how you feel tomorrow. Now I need to ask you about your book.
Thank you.
You know what's shocking to me is that you were the ninth black man to hold this seat in your state. But there was this huge gap. I mean, we saw it happen during, Reconstruction era after the Civil War, and then and it was like a 100-year gap in between. Yeah. Why do you think that lack of representation for black men in politics was so deep and lasted for so long?
Well, I think that most people confuse Reconstruction with Jim Crow. The Reconstruction period lasted only for maybe 12 to 15 years. Now, I count from 1861 to 1877. Some people count it a little differently. A lot of people who are pretty knowledgeable people will take it on out to the end of the century. I think that's a mistake. I think you ought to call it what it is. Reconstruction came to an end with that famous compromise that's called the Tilden-Hayes Compromise. It was more than that. It was a capitulation. It was a betrayal. Rutherford B. Hayes was the Republican nominee, or he was running to be the Republican nominee. He got the support of all of these 8 these people and their descendants, and he double-crossed them.
But see, that's what's interesting. You talk about the history of betrayal and double-crossing. I got to be honest, at this point in American history, because that's where we are now, there's a lot of Americans who are feeling betrayed and double-crossed in this moment and don't feel like there's hope because our political system is in such a difficult moment.
The motto is, while I breathe, I hope. However, I changed the direction of this book. I started working on this book about 6 years ago.
Oh, this was a 6-year project?
Yes, but after the 2020 elections, and those attempts were being made to set up these alternative electors up in Michigan and Pennsylvania, down in Georgia, I recognized that somebody took a playbook.
You've seen this before?
Oh, yeah. I said, this ain't new. I've seen this movie many, many times. So that's when I changed the direction of the book, because I want people, if you're wondering about what's going on, read the first 8, and you'll know exactly what's going on.
This is where they can find it. Congressman Jim Clyburn, I thank you so much. And to everyone, a reminder, his book is out now. This is about history, not your traditional political memoir. It goes much deeper than that, and it teaches you something. Congressman Clyburn, thank you for teaching us today.
Thank you very much for having me.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.